Welcome back, you guys, to day 26 of the Gratitude Challenge. Day 26 is all about magically transform mistakes into blessings. So, welcome back to my followers that have subscribed to the channel. And then, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Anissa Renee. I'm a Reiki master and coach dedicated to helping women master their energy, heal from within, and live their best lives now. So, welcome to my new subscribers. If you are new to the channel, go back and watch videos 1 through 25 after you finish this one, of course. Go back and watch the prior videos, okay? This challenge was inspired by the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. I absolutely love this book. It has changed my life, and I hope it changed yours as well. So let's talk about day 26. Day 26 is all about every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. Every mistake, you guys, is a blessing in disguise. Untold blessing is hidden in every mistake. So there's untold blessing hidden in every mistake. Through the mistakes we learn, we eventually master the lesson. Through the mistakes we learn, and we eventually master the lesson. Because if you don't master the lesson, it repeats. It really repeats. All right, so let me go to the book. Let me share a quick quote from the book. Oh, this is by Oprah Winfrey. So, Oprah Winfrey is a media personality and businesswoman. She said, turn your wounds into wisdom. So, turn your wounds into wisdom. I love that quote from Oprah. Even though we make mistakes, we do learn from them, you guys. I promise you. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect, right? We all have made, ooh, I shouldn't have did that. Okay. But we don't have to make the mistake permanent. We don't have to make those mistakes permanent. We can learn from whatever we went through. We can learn from those situations. When we learn from our mistakes, when we don't learn from our mistakes, we run the risk of repeating. Repeating, because there was something you were supposed to get, something you were supposed to take away that you did not do. You didn't learn it, so you didn't master it. So some of us are hard headed, like me. I own that I'm hard headed because we don't acknowledge the mistake, right? We don't acknowledge it. We kind of blame other people or other things for the mistake. We never take personal responsibility. Some of us don't. We shift the blame to somebody else. Therefore, we have to repeat the pattern. We have to repeat the lesson. Um, well, one of the things you can do, like when you do make a mistake, is practice the superpower of gratitude. So we talk about, I've mentioned earlier that I believe gratitude is a superpower. But what we can do when we make a mistake is use gratitude. We can kind of shift our perspective and use gratitude. You can actually take something that was a lemon in your life and turn it into lemonade, just like Beyonce's song. You know, I don't know if you guys know Beyonce, but I think that was the only album. She has some other songs that I like, but I really like the Lemonade album because it seems more authentic, right? So she took the lemons of her life and made them lemonade. And you can do that as well with any of the mistakes that you make as well. We can always shift it, even though we made the mistake, the lemons, right? We can shift it into lemonade by just practicing gratitude, and taking personal accountability and responsibility. So doing that, we want to express gratitude. When we make a mistake, we want to express gratitude. Now, I am going to go to the book because there was a couple of examples that I really love from the book that I want to share about if you make a mistake, all right? And how you can change it around, how you can flip it by using gratitude. Remember, divine law of attraction says like attracts like, right? So if you want more divine favor, you need to practice divine favor, right? So divine favor attracts more divine favor, right? If you're negative and whining, complaining, you're going to get more incidents where you're going to be negative, complaining, and so forth. So like attract like law of attraction said. So let's use this example from the book. So let's take the example of being caught speeding by a police car and receiving a fine. What you can do is practice gratitude. Now you got caught, right? You made the mistake. You was driving fast. You got a speeding ticket, right? You got pulled over by the police. So number one, this is how you can flip it and express gratitude. You can say, I'm grateful to the police for wanting to protect me from harming myself because after all, that was all they were trying to do. Yep, they don't want you speeding because they're trying to protect you and others. Number two, you could say, I'm grateful to the police because I'm honest with myself. I was thinking about other things and I wasn't concentrating on the road. Number three, I'm grateful for the police because it was foolish to put myself at risk speeding with a tire that needed to be replaced, right? So that's number three. Number four, I'm grateful to the police for the wake up call. Being pulled over did affect me and it will make me watch my speed and drive more carefully in the future. Number five, I'm grateful to the police because somehow I had a wild idea that I would speed without getting caught and without putting myself in danger. The seriousness of the police made me face up to the fact that I was putting both myself and others in serious danger. Number six, I'm grateful to the police because if I think about my own family being put in danger by other speeding drivers, then I definitely want the police to stop speeding drivers. Number seven, I'm really grateful to the police for the work they do in trying to ensure the safety of every person and family on the roads. Number eight, I'm grateful to the police. They must see heartbreaking situations every day, and all they're trying to do is protect my life and my family's life. Number nine, I'm grateful to the police for making sure that I arrived home safely and walked through the door to my family as I usually do. Number 10, I'm grateful to the police because all the possible consequences that could have stopped me from speeding, the police pulling me over, was the least harmful consequences. And it could be the biggest blessing in my life, right? So, yeah, speeding is not good, guys. But those are 10 examples where you want to turn the situation around and practice gratitude. You want to think about what the possible outcome had been if you hadn't made that mistake, right? So she was very lucky in this chapter here. She got the speeding ticket. The most consequences is probably going to be a fine or go to court or whatever. Pay the speeding ticket and learn the lesson. Don't speed again. So that's how you can kind of shift a mistake into a blessing. You can start thinking about, all the possible outcomes. What you're grateful for. Always ask yourself when you do make a mistake, what were you supposed to learn? What were you supposed to learn from that lesson, that situation, so you do not have to repeat it again? And this can apply to if you're getting into a relationship, right? And the relationship wasn't a thriving, healthy relationship. You can always say to yourself, why did I choose that person? What did I miss in their personality, their character, So always reflect back, even if you're going through a relationship or you recently left a job that wasn't a good fit. Maybe you didn't ask the right questions during the interview process, right? So many different scenarios. So you can apply this to if you recently left a job or relationship, or you're trying to get into, you're trying to choose something that's more aligned with your purpose, right? Maybe you made a mistake and made a huge purchase, right? You can learn from that as well, right? You could think back like, what was I feeling? Did I really need this high price ticket item or whatever you purchased, right? So think back and always reflect, because we always can learn from our mistakes, right? We could turn that into a blessing by practicing gratitude and think about alternative outcomes. So look for the good. Always look at the good in this situation. In this situation, she got the speeding ticket, but she looked for the good, and always be grateful for the good, right? And that's how you can apply gratitude, the energy of gratitude for any mistake, and turn that mistake into a blessing. So turn lemons into lemonade. So with that being said, let's go over day 26 practice, and let's see, what day are we on tomorrow? Day 27. Day 27 is about the magic mirror. We're going to be talking about the magic mirror. So on day number 26, magic practice number 26, magically transform mistakes into blessings. Number one, you're going to count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say the magic word, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessing as you can. So tap into your senses, right? when you're doing this exercise. Number 2, choose one mistake you made in life. So you're going to choose one mistake, right? And then you're going to, number 3, you're going to find a total of 10 blessings you're grateful for as a result of making that mistake, and you're going to write it down. So this is going to be good. My journal entry is going to be juicy tonight, y'all, because I've made a ton of mistakes. We all have, right? That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we expand, by mistakes, by learning from the mistakes. Number 4, to help you find blessings, you can ask yourself questions like, what did I learn from the mistake? Right? You want to always reflect. What did I learn? What was the message, right? And what are the good things that came out of the mistake? So think about the good things that came out of the mistake. Number 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold the magic rock. I got my magic rock, and say the magic word. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And find the best things that happened during the day. So with that being said, guys, that is day 26. We're back for day number 27. And remember, I do have a free workshop coming up on April 5th. I have put the information for the link to the workshop in the description. So you may look in the description for April 5th workshop. It's totally free. Bring your friends, invite people that you think that will be interested in Reiki energy and coaching. We do meditation, we do some healing work, we do a card playing, we pull cards, and then we open it up for Q&A, and it's all free. The workshop is 60 minutes long, it's an hour long. With that being said, thank you so much for watching the video, returning to the channel. Thank you for my new subscriber. I hope you enjoyed this challenge, and I'll see you back here on tomorrow, day 27, for the magical mirror. All right, you two guys, I will talk to you, and have a wonderful day.